What's up, guys? Back here with round 6 NAIC VOD review. We got Fabian, not gonna try and pronounce his last name, versus Riley Hubert. Looking at Fabian's prizes right now. They're fine. Nothing too big here prized. Not too much of anything prized. I don't know if we're gonna end up seeing Riley's prizes. So we got ZoroPod with Riley versus ZoroGarb on Fabian's side. So we see Fabian start off. Raw Bridget. That's pretty nice. See Zorua Trubbish. Yep, looks like what he's going for. Counting stuff in the deck. And there we go. Zorua Trubbish. So this matchup, I think, it's generally favored for ZoroPod, but with the way lists have been going recently with ZoroPod, I think it's pretty close to 50-50 actually. No, not a great hand from Fabian. He definitely does not want to. Ooh, and turn 1 Parallel City from Riley. All right, but at least he gets the end out of it. Yeah, Fabian was not definitely didn't. Well, he liked the field blower for sure and the draw supporter, but he did not like that there was 2 puzzle in the hand. So he'll take the no Bridget out of Riley, I'm pretty sure, for the trade of him also having turn 1 Parallel City. So all Riley wants here is Zorua, which we don't see. So it's possible we see the turn 1 win here from Fabian. He just goes in immediately. 3 Zorks. There, the whole squad's there. He needs Flowstone DCE. So far has none of that, I think. Yeah, he has DCE, but he doesn't get the float. He's not going to attach it, just want to get enhanced hammered. So we'll see the Bridget come down from Riley finally. Should be triple Zorua here. You don't really need Wimpod this early on. You just need a trade. Just need a trade. I'm hoping to see triple Zorua here. We're gonna be surprised as we go back over to the side of the board if it's not. I'll be pretty surprised if it's not. Yep, looks like triple Zorua. Yep, nice. All right, so see the field blower. Nice. Trade. I think he has Stretcher in hand, so he's just gonna put them all back in the deck. Maybe not this turn. Attack. I'm not a big fan of attacking with the one with the choice band actually, because if it gets hit itself, and so if Riley gets hit this plus Parallel City, you want a fresh one to have the choice band, not the damaged one. So I would like to see him have attacked with this one over here. And then maybe retreat into this one or play Acerola if you can find the Acerola treasure. And he's probably just going to go ahead and put Ability Lock Garb in play. Give Riley initially no turns of trade, and if he wants to use a turn of trades, he has to give Fabian trades again. Because Fabian's hand is already like set up ready to go. I think we're going to see that from him. I'm not 100% sure. We'll see what he does. I think we should see the Stretcher for sure. Maybe not. He's just going to hold on to Stretcher. Okay. Well, Bridget and Goose. See Grass, Guzma on Riley's side, so he might just go for the Guzma, knock out the. Maybe gonna go for a Guzma, knock out the Garbodor, but I think both his Glissopods are prized. I didn't see any. He maybe also only plays 1. I would assume he plays 2, but I didn't see any in there. Let's see if he has something else than what I'm thinking of. Oh, he's got the blower. Okay. His hand's he's better. It's better than I thought. All right, yeah, he's good to go. Definitely wants to at least attack this turn. Trades another grass. All of his grass, but he found a DCE, but this attack is so weak. Yeah, that's a very unfortunate attack there from Riley. See what Fabian goes for. He might just stretch it for the he's got Parallel City too. This is a great this is looking like a great start from Fabian, not so good from Riley. And we are gonna see the Kartana come down and just take away the energy. Parallel City as well. Flowstone to the Garb again. Attach. I don't know why he doesn't evolve to Trash Lanch then if he attaches there. Let's go back. He has Trash Lanch in hand. I'm assuming his thought process is if this gets KO'd, the Garbodor, it's so unlikely the Garbodor gets KO'd next turn though. Then he wants to be able to reestablish it even if it's on the Trubbish with the energy. But he also wants to put the energy there, so all he needs is the Trash Lanch if he wants to attack with Trash Lanch. I guess that's fine. Just get the energy out of the deck too, because you have plenty of them. You don't need more. And he has DC Enhanced Hammer in hand, which is pretty much all he needs to go from here. We see Glissopods, Guzma, DC. Fortunate not to have a grass there. Yeah, it's kind of a yikes hand from Riley. We should just see the Guzma KO the Trubbish though. Riley here, he needs to do something. He needs to draw a prize and knockout. He needs cards. And it also keeps Trash Lanch out of play. And if you can always just keep Trash Lanch out of play, then you just don't have to worry about that, which is nice. Yep, attack with the fresh Zork. Don't want to get shenanigans on. Turn off the audio. I did. All right. I think Riley has another DCE. Guzman's that one back up. Attacks with Lele. Yep. For 80. Just trying to stay alive, basically, on Riley's side. We might see the blower here from Fabian to get some trades off. I don't think it's necessary yet. He can just retreat attack. Going with the blower now. I don't think this is necessary yet. I think he could have just retreated and attacked with this one and seen where it went. He's feeling it. Double puzzle. He might go for E-hammer here. I don't think it's necessary to go E-hammer here. See what he gets, though. He definitely needs a way to float. He goes for the Guzma. Okay, I like that. Yeah, get rid of his Zorak. So that way, even if Riley does eventually draw a field blower, he's kind of stuck. Puzzle for the top 3. Not good. Yeah, max potion has to be the first one, I think. I think he put floatstone up there. I'm not sure. Just not good. Counter catches his Zorak. Oh, he's going to get the knockout here. Okay, I didn't even see that. I didn't think he was getting knocked out there. But he had the counter catcher, yeah. So that's good. Second double puzzle from Fabian. I don't know what he's gonna go for here. Probably just Guzma again if he can get off the Guzma play again. Guzma knock out the other Zorak maybe. Choice band Trubbish. He might have Guzma in hand. Because if Riley has no Zorks, then eventually N will just win the game for Fabian. He doesn't really have to worry about anything else. We'll see what he has though. Trubbish comes down. There, yep, there's the Guzma. Take the knockout here. Needs the choice band, yep. And then he has Kartana, I think, to take the last prize. I don't know how many prizes. Yeah. And Riley scoop. So yeah, Kartana sets up the game to close it out. And Fabian wins game 1 pretty fast. Riley had kind of a rough start. No turn 1 Bridget. Followed up by no draw supporters, went under item lock or field blower. So it's not much Riley could do there anyways. Played pretty clean by both players. Just going to scroll ahead a little bit. I kind of questioned the no evolving to Trash Avalanche there from Fabian, but I don't think it was a big deal to not. I don't know. Once you commit the energy, I kind of feel like you want to just evolve it. Just go ahead and evolve. But then you don't have a way to like reestablish ability lock Garb if he kills your Garb. So I guess it's close. You probably just always want to have the option to reestablish ability lock Garb. So yeah, I guess not evolving is probably correct there. All right. Riley going first. Bridget. Hopefully triple Zorua. Should be getting triple Zorua here. There's no reason not to grab triple Zorua. Retreat to Zorua. Pass. One more. There we go. Bobby inside. He has treasure, so he has treasure for Bridget as himself. Just hoping Riley doesn't have the turn 1 Parallel City. I don't see it in his hand. Oh, no, there it is. Grass and retreat. He literally has. Okay, I don't know what he's thinking there with Layla. Yeah, he literally has the best start possible. So now we're gonna see Fabian probably go for a Cynthia. One attack Cynthia. Bench is locked up. He had 1 Zork in hand, so he maybe would go for this anyways with the top deck Zorua. He doesn't actually need to. With the top deck Zorua, relying on 1 trade to try and draw out of a dead draw isn't great. So I think we might have seen this play out of Fabian even if he didn't get paralleled. Not a great hand, but he has a Lele in hand again and a Bridget. So if he top decks any kind of like field blower or anything, he's good to go. Trade 1. We see an N from Riley. So I would have just played the N immediately before trading the second time, and now he plays it this turn. So he traded twice before ending. I don't like that. He should have traded once, drew the N, played the N, trade again. Like any here isn't terrible. You don't know what that Fabian's hand is dead, so you just end here. You just want to see a DCE, but you also want to build on your next hand. Because ideally with Zorak, you play 1 Bridget into 1 draw supporter, and then you never play a draw supporter ever again. So that trade would have been way better on this side. To trade away the Ultra Ball or the Sycamore even, and then we had 2 more cards for next turn. So that was a mistake that was just a sequencing mistake by Riley. He should have gone trade, sees the end, plays the end, trades on the other side of the end. Especially when you're knocking out, like the thing you want to knock out here is Trubbish anyways. You want to stop him from being able to set up ability lock Garb. Pressure for 3. I'll go back in. Probably bench Trubbish. I don't know if he has a draw supporter. We'll have to see. Looks like bench Trubbish, play N. So here from Riley, as long as Fabian doesn't get down a second Trubbish, all Riley needs to do is like KO that Trubbish. Oh, he ended up benching Zorua. He didn't even bench the Trubbish. So he's going full Zorak here on Fabian's side. think he's out of trades. Yeah, he's out of trades. Draw from Riley. Trade 1. So he has Evo Soda. He should have played Evo Soda first. That was another sequencing error by Riley. Because you're only ever going to find Zoroark with it. And when there's no threat of Trash Lance, you could be a little bit more lenient with your early items. Because you can get far enough ahead to the point where if Trash Lance comes down, it doesn't matter. So he should have immediately played the Evo Soda for a Zoroark. Draw. Should have immediately played Evo Soda for Zoroark right now. This should be it. Evo Soda for Zoroark. Instead, he trades first, and then you know it's an error because then he immediately checks himself. He's like, oh, okay, now I'm gonna play Evo Soda now. Why wouldn't you do the second trade first? Because you're supposed to use Evo Soda first anyways. So he should have Evo Soda first and then traded. It's not a huge error. He didn't get punished by it because he didn't draw into a Zoroark. Second trade. If he has 4 Zoroark in deck, I mean, you should bench his Zorua anyways because you play Acerola. I'm pretty sure I saw Acerola in his deck. Oh, third trade first. Yeah, I didn't know he had another trade. Yeah. Yeah, he should KO the Zorua. Bench. Yeah. No, so he ends up attacking the Zoroark here. He should KO Zorua here. He has Guzma in hand. He hasn't played a supporter. KO the Zoroark. Now Fabian gets a third Zoroark in play. You can actually, if you just keep KOing the basic small Pokemon, they just run out of Pokemon. And if they run out of Pokemon, they run out of damage. Like Zoroark needs Pokemon to do damage. KO the Zorua here. That was another misstep by Riley. You just go ahead and take out that Zorua here. You cut off his trades for next turn by 1. If he retreats his active Zoroark, you don't even know if you're going to chase it next turn. So take out this Zorua here. 100% Guzma, knock it out with first impression. Fabian getting the most out of his damage Zoroark, swinging in. So this ends up being okay for Riley. I don't like that trade of the Float Zone because you might want to Float Zone this turn and you'd want to save the DC because you do play Acerola. See, I don't like that trade of the Float Stone. It's Mallow. I can't see the rest of his hand, so I don't know how much I like these trades. I guess he has Max Potion. Well, he drew into the Max Potion average, so I still don't like the Float Stone card there. I think he has one more trade. If I'm mistaken. And there's a knockout. Draw from Fabian. Trade. Let's see, 3 prizes left for Riley. I think Riley's gonna end up closing this one out pretty soon, if I had to guess. End from Fabian, but he's got triple trade up with a Zorua with so potential for a 4th trade. So yeah, if I had to guess, I would say Riley's about to close this one out. Still no Trubbish set up from Fabian. Like, it's not looking good for the boy. 3 Acerola too. Oh, okay. Finally something going on. Ooh, and the removal of the energy. All right, it could get a little dicey here for Riley, but I don't think so. Third trade away another Ultra Ball. A lot of items going up, but once again, there's no Trubbish on Fabian's side. I mean, if Fabian is able to set up, like, the items are getting up there. If he's able to set up a Trubbish and then Riley doesn't take care of it, and once again, this goes back to like, no, it doesn't go back to anything. We're good. If Fabian is able to set up a Trubbish, and it goes unchecked, and he's able to finally draw DCE and pressure, like a DCE last turn would have been huge for Fabian. If Fabian was able to attack last turn, that would have been huge. Then he can KO this Zoroark. Trash Lance can maybe like KO the Golisopod. There's a lot of items in there now. I don't quite know how many. We finally see, yeah. So Fabian's pretty much just giving up on. No, he only got like 1 Trubbish in there. Yeah, he hasn't given up on Trash Lance yet. He gave up on all the unit energy. The other stuff's more important. Go for End Trubbish. I don't really like using the. Oh no, he wants to bench the Trubbish. That's fine. Yeah. Then here's the swing. This is a big swing here. So from Riley, I want to see him kill that Trubbish. If he gets the option to, just kill the Trubbish, and you're gonna probably win the game. Can't see Riley's hand. So he had Field Blower, Wonder Tag. Give me the Goose. Come on, take the Guzma. There we go. Yeah, kill the Trubbish, and you should just win the game now. Not quite impossible for Fabian to win, but pretty close. Pretty close to impossible. Okay, I could have double puzzle for Max Push in there maybe, but it's not necessary. You have the double puzzle in hand. It's probably better for next turn anyway. So there's another Trubbish from Fabian, another N. And I think he'll definitely try and look to I don't know. He probably has to set up Ability Lock Guard plus N. I don't think he can go for a Trash Lance play. I think it has to be Ability Lock Guard plus N to win the game for Fabian. 20, back over to Riley. And yep. Oh, Parallel City's not out yet. Oh, whoa. I mean, where'd that Parallel City go? Why wouldn't you play that, limit his damage? I don't like that Parallel City trade. I would have traded the Floatstone first, I think. Because he could have set up a really sick play here. On Riley's side. Where he could have Parallel City'd him. So he ditches double Lele and then you go Guzma kill Trubbish. Yeah, I don't like that play from Riley. He should have traded away the Floatstone there. The chance of you not trying a DCE or a Guzma or something is so low. So I would have traded away the Floatstone there from Riley. And then we would have had the Parallel City him, Guzma this, and you should win the game. I think you still win the game here as Riley. But now it's closer for no reason. Yeah, just don't trade. The Parallel City is too valuable there. I don't think there's any reason to trade that away. I don't even know how. Yeah, I don't know how Fabian wins this. He could pull it out though. KOing the. So Riley needs to draw his choice band here. That's choice band. There it is. So that should be game. There we go. So yeah, we got Riley winning game 2. Yeah, he was just able to keep killing a couple things, a couple missteps, a couple missequences on the trades on Riley's side. Nothing huge. Didn't get punished for it, thankfully for him. I would have liked to have seen KO that Zorua when he chose not to. I think he should have traded the Floatstone, kept the Parallel City. The Parallel City's huge there. You can pull off such a big play where you Parallel City. I mean, you pretty much lock up the game for sure. I mean, the game was pretty much locked up for sure, but I still would have liked to have seen him hold the Parallel City. Down. I mean, I guess the only thing is then it would lock you out of. But if you have field blowers left, a ton of field blowers left. Yeah, I would have liked to have seen him hold the Parallel City. Just in case things go south. I mean, you pretty much just lock up the game on that turn with the Parallel City. Because like Fabian actually just runs out of Pokemon, and then his Zoroarks just don't do damage. So I'd like to see him trade away Floatstone instead of Parallel City there. Would I? Yeah. Then there was a couple sequences early from Riley, but it wasn't nothing huge, like I said. Fabian kind of just got the Parallel City early on just kind of stuck too long for him to do anything. Wasn't ever able to establish Garbodor. Nothing huge in the prizes here from Riley. Double Parallel City from Fabian actually hurts quite a bit. He's not gonna be able to establish that himself early on. He only plays 2, so that actually kind of hurts quite a bit. DC Float Sycamore. That's actually a rough Sycamore there from Fabian. Yikes. Not good. Not good from Fabian. Enhanced Hammer. I actually would have liked to have seen the. I didn't see the hand. Oh, I can't see the hand well enough. Okay, it's not. I thought there was a what's it called in there? I thought he had a oh, what's it called? I thought he had a Lele in there. So I would have been like, I want to see that actually just go KO the Zorua. But no, he doesn't have anything going on. So this has to be the way it goes. That. Oh, he's just gonna get the knockout immediately. And then he has game next turn if Riley doesn't top deck. He has Mew, he has Guzma, but we see double puzzle on Fabian's side already. So I think Fabian will have this one. Should have this one. This turn. Oh, he actually gets the KO? How did he get the KO? Oh, he copied already speeding. Okay. That's cute. Should be able to KO this. Enhanced. Then double puzzle for DCE something. They can poke it for 60 and 30 on the bench guy. If he has choice band, it's even better. Yeah, he gets the puzzle DCE. Oh, puzzle Guzma. Retreat. You have the KO on. Oh, double puzzle again. He had all the puzzles. Sheesh. All right, Trubbish, Guzma, Parallel City, knock out the Wimpod. Okay, this is a little bit cleaner. This is a little bit better. Yeah, I like this. All right, we finally see a Lele from Riley. Probably has to go for the Sycamore here. N is not worth it here. You don't need to N here. Maybe he doesn't have the Sycamore in deck. He definitely needs to draw cards and like probably just used all 4 puzzles, so his hand wasn't great. Yeah, I don't know what Riley was doing with. I don't know why Riley would not just Sycamore there if he had access to it. I forget what he prized. He didn't prize Sycamore. He plays a Sycamore, right? I think he plays. Maybe he doesn't play a Sycamore actually. So let's see. Riley gets down 1 Zorua. Ultra Ball for 1 Zorua. Retreat to Lele pass. It looks like. I don't know what the rest of the hand is. Yeah, that's not nice. It's not nice looking. It's not looking good. That's what I mean to say. It's not looking good for Riley here. Yeah, super poor start, and I think Fabian will be able to take is going to be able to take full advantage of this. Yeah, he gets another Guzma on the Zorua, and I think I saw Riley's hand. I think his only draw out was Zoroark. Yep. Knockout. He's down to 3 prizes. Okay, there's a Sycamore. So yeah, I don't know why Riley end him. It was there was no reason to. You're ending yourself to 5 when you need to draw cards. You're ending him. Like, I don't even think Fabian's hand was that big. He just played down quad puzzle. There's no way Fabian's hand was that big. So I think it was definitely a mistake by Riley. Riley should have just got Lele for Sycamore there. I don't know why he went Lele for N. It makes no sense. You need to draw cards, my guy. You gotta draw some cards. Got double puzzle. He doesn't have much else going on. Probably gonna get Wimpod Zorua. He has a grass in hand, maybe. Let's see. Rua for sure. Definitely needs a Rua. And then probably Wimpod, I think. Oh, he's going for an N. Maybe he doesn't have draw supporter. I would go once again. I think I would go for Sycamore. Rest to Lele. I can't see the rest of his hand very well. Reach Lele, pass. Trade. All Fabian's looking for is a Guzma. Guzma knock out Mew into Kartana, win the game. That's it. Trade doesn't have it. He's gonna hit for 120. This is still like reasonable. Mew's not going anywhere. I don't actually know if Fabian has any Guzmas left. He's already used like 2 and all 4 puzzle are gone, so he might just be out. Which means he's just gonna have to somehow draw 2 prizes, and then Kartana will take over and win the game. So Latios will actually be pretty good for that scenario. Could like snipe with it twice if it can't get KO'd or something. I don't know. Fabian should be closing this one out for sure eventually, I think. It would be very hard for Riley to make a comeback in this one. It's still possible, but we even see with this hand is Bridget, Wimpod, Zorua, DCE, and he hits and passes, and he's gonna lose his act. Fabian trades twice. Go blower. Plays N, it looks like. He just wants to draw more cards. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. It's fine if Fabian ends him here. You don't know that Riley's hand was dead. And you just want to see the cards you need to close out the game. So that's all he's looking for, is the cards he needs to close out the game. And yeah, that's the knockout. Kartana set up. Don't think Riley plays Enhanced Hammer, so I don't think he has an out here. It would have to be like counter catch or something up, and then like draw pat. It would have to counter catch or something up. Yeah, Riley's only out here is to counter catcher up like that Trubbish with the choice band, and then N. And then he needs Fabian to not find a way out until Riley can Guzma. What's it called? Crossing cut GX, knock out the Kartana. And that's Riley's only out here. So I don't like that choice band attachment to the active. You need that on a Wimpod. Because yeah, Riley really has no other out here. Those boys need the Squint Pod here. Yeah, I mean, even it's a pretty far-fetched win condition, but we don't even see Riley playing towards it. There's a win pod. That's gonna be a game. Kartana comes up, and Fabian will win. That was just kind of poor draw from Riley's side. I don't know if I mentioned anything really relevant. Oh yeah, he definitely the turn he end. He had a way better chance of coming back into the game if he had just Sycamored. I actually want to go back to that and look at that. That's right after the end. So how many cards did Fabian even have in hand? Was it 3? Yeah, Fabian literally has a 3-card hand, and then Riley goes for N instead of Sycamore. So what do we know here? Fabian just used all of his puzzle at a time. So that means the rest of his hand is just not good because he had to puzzle for cards he needed to do anything that turn, right? So that means the rest of his hand is just maybe a draw supporter, right? That's fine, whatever. You're gonna end him to 5 to try and get him out of a draw supporter. He's a 3-card hand. So this end is actually just really bad from Riley. It saves a puzzle, but that puzzle isn't gonna win you the game if you don't set up. So he's ending himself to 5 instead of Fabian had what? Yeah, 3-card hand. This is definitely a huge. This is the point where Riley could have come back in the game, because Fabian's down all of his puzzles. He's down all of his like extra resources, whatever. So this is definitely a turn where Riley could have come back in the game. Riley had potential actually coming back in the game here, but then he goes ahead and throws it away with this N. He gives Fabian basically has 3 dead cards in hand. The Guzma is actually good in his hand. The other 2 are dead. So he's giving Fabian from 3 to 5 cards, and then he's putting himself to 5 cards when he could put himself to 7 cards. So he's kind of just throwing this game away right here at this point where he ends instead of going to get Sycamore off this. And we know he has the Sycamore because he uses Sycamore. Sycamore's not prized. I checked it. Has it in hand right here. So he could have just Wonder Tagged for Sycamore. Instead, he Wonder Tags for N and just kind of throws the game away. Because he still could have come back and won had he just Sycamore there. He draws +2 cards. He thins 1 card out of his deck that is not a basic Pokemon, especially when all he's looking for at this point is literally basic Pokemon. That's all Riley wants to hear is basic Pokemon. That's all he needs here. Seeing +2 cards, that could be +2 basic Pokemon, right? So yeah, still definitely potential for Riley to come back in this game because Fabian was literally at a puzzle. But then he threw it away with this Wonder Tag here in game 3 where he goes for the N instead of the Sycamore. All right, that's gonna do it for round 6. NAIC VOD review. I'll be back with round 7 soon. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know how the audio sounds. Once again, I mentioned this a couple rounds ago, but in a new way to like record my audio, so I don't know how it sounds. Let me know and drop me a comment if you could. That'd be great. I'd really appreciate it. Just let me know how the audio sounds. Check out my Twitch stream. Follow me on Twitter. Like my Facebook page. All the links for that in the description below. And have a good day.